Thank you so much for this opportunity. Yes, as you rightly put it, my name is Maurice Otsieno, not Otieno. It's quite a difficult name to pronounce. Maurice is hereby aspiring to now come out and be a servant leader for the people of Ruaraka. And so basically, I'm a journalist, a family man, a Catholic by faith, and now willing to come out. I would not really want to look at it as politics, but rather as a servant leader, based on what we see with politicians in this country, that when you are a politician, you are actually a boss. But I'm trying to offer myself as a servant of the people. I've interacted with the public and I listen to how the publics talk about their lifestyles, the challenges they face. And so, as you may realize, my radio is located on Thika Road, which is just a neighborhood to Ruaraka constituency where I have interest. And these are my listeners. Majority of my listeners are actually from within this catchment area of Ruaraka. I go to church in Ruaraka, and so I interact with the people of Ruaraka, and I've heard their cry. And I'm kind of, excuse me, does it mean being a leader, people should be worshiping me? Such that when I'm seeing people are running helter-skelter, mkubwa amefika, those are the things, among the things that made me feel like, no, I think these people don't need a honorable member. They only need a servant, somebody who can offer himself as a servant to serve them, literally work with them in trying to address the challenges that they are facing as a people. This is a cosmopolitan area. We have the Kikuyu community people here in a sizable number. We have the Luos of Nyanza here. We have the people from Western, my place. We have the Kamba community. We have the Kisis. We have the Tesos. We have the Somalis. We have the Kalenjins. Look at that cosmopolitan group. Look at the residents of Ruaraka. Let's go to Korogocho. Go to Ngomongo. Extremely poor families. Let's come to a place called Muradi in Utalii Ward. Extremely poor people. Let's go down to Babadogo, with a small cell called Laundry and Babadogo itself. The roads that run within those estates are roads like not in an independent country and not even a city. So I looked at this situation, looked at the schools around, how the children are suffering. I thought, if I decided and said, let me go to Utalii, the neighbors, Madere North, who have some of the very extreme slums, will be complaining and saying, why only Utalii? We are also part of Ruaraka. If I said, let me go to Korogocho, take care of Ngomongo, the guys behind here in Babadogo will be saying, why only them? We are also part of this community. And so I felt, let me offer myself for these communities around here to see that yes, we have a servant who has offered himself, and if they are so convinced that I can bring a change, it's well and good. The choice is theirs. It is a democratic process. I believe people should be coming for me because, one, if I look at most of my competitors, there are people who have been there. Either they have been the MC of a certain ward there, they have been a member, one is a sitting member of parliament. And so whatever they had, for sure they have given out. You cannot convince me that after 10 years of service, there's something that I'm still holding behind that I still need more time to implement. 10 years is good enough. I'm coming from a very rich and strong Christian background based on what I've been doing for the last 19 years. I believe I have some values that might just be unique but not very special as compared to my competitors who are coming in, being people who are in need of a position in the society. They want to be called Mheshimiwa, they want to drive the big vehicles around, dark vehicles. I want to come in a very simple manner, that even when I'm doing my campaigns, I'm not using a vehicle. Not that I can't afford a vehicle, I can, but I just wish to talk to people and let people see me in the way I am. So that even if finally, when I become their member of parliament, then I don't need to come into the constituency in a big vehicle that has dark glasses so that they are told, that is the honorable who has just passed. I wish to maintain that. Come in walking where that everybody is praising you and they want to say hi to you. How are you? How is it? I mean, this motion you sponsored in parliament was very good. It really affects us. I mean, I want to be a people's person. I have the experience of over 8 years managing big resources. I'm a director of a savings and credit cooperative society, and I'm taking care of property and assets worth over 5 billion Kenya shillings. So when I come in as a member of parliament and you give me 50 million shillings, that will not excite me so that I don't sleep the whole night. I'm jumping up and down the kind of, no, that is really little money that should actually be put in the projects for people to see that, wow, we have some good steps being undertaken by our leader here, but not coming there to be like, okay, for the first time I want to get 10 million shillings in my hand. No, our life is a simple life, my brother. We are just on a journey. Whatever God brings in my hand should be for the good of his people. And I would wish that these Ruaraka people become these people who are going to receive the good that God will put in my hand for their good. So that at one time they'll be saying, we had somebody here called Maurice, and that person was truly a servant of the people. Given that opportunity, my brother, I can assure you that within the first 6 months, you will see a big change in the education sector in that particular constituency. I would work up with the teachers who are there and the parents to ensure that education becomes our key point. That our children who are there are not forced to go to school, but they are running to school based on what we shall have put in place. The incentives that we'll introduce in schools that will make children feel like, wow, I have to be part of that school. The parents, I would want every parent to feel that I want to be that parent who is being recognized. That, wow, this parent has coached his child well, has taken care of his child well, and now the child is on the path to success. I want the teachers there to feel like they are appreciated, because the role of a teacher is more than the role of a parent. I would wish that everybody in that particular constituency feels that someone has come in who is changing our education system. I want them to feel that someone has come in who is not taking care of our youth. He wants to know where are our youth and what are they doing. Those who are jobless, how are they surviving? Those who have finished university and they have no jobs, where are they and what can they do? It is not that Maurice is coming with a miracle from heaven. When I meet these people and talk with them, we'll brainstorm, and for sure, from them, we'll get the way forward. You'll get the youth telling you, me, I have my bachelor's degree, but I think I can do 1, 2, 3. Me, I didn't make it to the university, but I think given some little resources, I can start this. That we as a group in this particular estate, given some little resources, we realize there's an opportunity here to do 1, 2, 3. So it is more of a man of the people, for the people, with the people. That we will sit with the various groups in that particular constituency and talk. You know, people mistake this aspect of helping people with money. I can help you, my brother, with an idea, and that idea will take you far. I may not give you money, but the idea will take you far. Ndugu na dada zangu wa sehemu ya wakilishi bunge ya Ruaraka, mimi ni mtumishi Maurice Otsieno, mzaliwa wa kutoka magharibi mwa Kenya, na ambaye nimeishi nanyi kwa muda wa miaka hii karibu 20, nikiwa natangaza katika kituo cha redio cha waumini. Naomba nafasi hii ili niweze kuwatumikia. Siji kwenu kuwa mheshimiwa, najipendekeza kwenu kuwa mtumishi. Atakaye kaa pamoja nanyi, kushauriana nanyi, kutafuta suluhisho kuhusu matatizo yanayotukumba kama jamii ya Ruaraka. Ili mradi sote tupate kuishi kwa umoja, amani na upendo. Mungu awabariki.